week 6. This is the final week of our Return to Sport program. We're going to kick your butt today. We got a lot of jumping, a lot of multi-plane movement, some sport-specific stuff. You're going to be for sure sweating at the end of this. So Chelsea's going to show us here. We're going to go 20 seconds each on these first movements. Again, we're starting with that knee to chest, but she's actually adding in a little heel raise. So knee pulls up, keeping that chest high, and then she's coming up onto that heel toe. Good. We're doing 20 seconds. Okay, now she's going to go into a figure 4 stretch. This will work the hip a little bit more, start to open up that hip. Same thing, little heel raise as you get all the way up. Try to power up onto that toe as high as you can. Keeping that chest high. Get a little stretch around that lateral hip. 20 seconds of that. Okay, we're going to go to quad pulls. Now she's going to add in a little reach to this. Get a little pause at that end range. Really lengthen. You'll feel this all through the trunk, in through that front of the thigh. Good. Okay, now we're going to go into the lunge, and she's going to add in a rotation, both directions. She's trying to keep that low back and that trunk still as she rotates through the shoulders and her upper back. Good knee alignment. Try to get it around as far as you can. Good. Okay, side to sides. You'll feel this on the inner thigh. Starting to get warmed up here. Just prepping the body for all the harder exercises we're going to do coming up. Good. Okay, now she's going to go into a little downward dog position. Go sideways, good. And then she's just going to pedal out her feet here. So we're lengthening that whole posterior chain, hamstring, calf. Again, we're not holding these stretches prior to our exercises. We're getting the body ready for exercise. We're not trying to actually lengthen muscle right now. Good, okay, let's go high knees. 20 seconds here. Good, again, you're trying to keep that trunk strong, core nice and tight. Nice tall posture. She's not leaning over as she's doing these. Trying to get those knees as high as she can. Starting to feel that core temperature rising a little bit. Good. Okay, and then we're going to go 20 seconds butt kickers. So that heel towards the butt. You want to try to kind of keep your knees underneath you. Knees stay close together. Good, okay, and then we're going to go into high skips.
Ooh.
So she's powering the knees up.
After those.
Getting all the leg musculature nice and warm. Good. Okay, good. All right, now these we're actually going to do 15 seconds of each. So she's going to go into this forward T position. So a little reach and up. She'll feel a little stretch through the hamstring. She's trying to keep her hips square as she goes down. That back stays nice and flat. Try not to open up that hip that's going back. So those points of the hips stay pointed straight towards the ground as you go forward. Good. 15 seconds each side. And we're going to go into hip openers. This one's a little tricky, might take a second to get the rhythm down. She's going one forward, one out. Trying to open up the hips as much as we can. Good, 15 seconds, and then we'll switch to the other side. And good, okay, we're gonna go into some leg swings. So make sure you have enough room for these. You don't kick something in front of you or behind you. You're trying to balance on one leg the whole time and trying to get that other leg up as high as is comfortable. You'll feel a little stretch in the hamstring possibly when you come up. Oh. Still keeping that trunk nice and solid. You'll see that other side stays up the whole time, so she's balancing on one leg while we're starting to loosen up some of that musculature through the back of the leg. Okay, now we're gonna go lateral leg swings. So this one you'll need some sort of support, whether it's a wall or a chair or something. And she's swinging as far as is comfortable out and then back across her body. You'll see her hips are rotating with the movement. We want that. Again, 15 seconds each side. Should really start getting warmed up now. We're gonna get ready for some higher level jumping impact type stuff, so you wanna be nice and warm before you get into that stuff. Okay, we got two more. First one's jump ropes or pogo jumps, so just short little hops. We're gonna do 15 seconds, and then we're gonna actually get a little bit higher in the next 15 seconds. Soft bend in the knees, you don't want to lock the knees out. Good springy, quiet motion. Getting warm, Chelsea?
Oh yeah.
Good, okay, last one, we're actually gonna work in some pattern movement. Chelsea's gonna do a figure 8 through the cones here. May need to pause the video to set this up, but if you watch Chelsea, she's trying to keep her hips forward the whole time as she's going around the cones. Her feet aren't crossing. She's going to do 15 seconds each way. This is the last one. Good, nice short steps as she goes right around the cone. You don't want these big lunging steps. That's how we get injured. Oh.
Time's up.
Time's up. Right at the end. Okay, good. Nice and warm. Here we go into the workout. Make sure you got through that warm-up routine before you get into this, because it's going to be a little higher level today. If you need a break, feel free to just hit pause on the video. Do what's right for you. Let's get into it. We're going to start with some hip core work. Similar to last week, Chelsea's going to start with a band around her ankles. And she's going to go in a box. Not a lot of equipment we need for this workout. Basically, we need your medium resistance band, a ball, and then you'll see this line we drew with some tape on the floor. You can use a belt, you can have an imaginary line, just something for you to be jumping across. You'll see when we get to that. Chelsea's moving in the box. We got about 3 steps each direction, trying to keep tension in the band the whole time. Good knee alignment. She's in that mini squat, athletic position. Still working that hip stability, so important for athletes. We're gonna do 5 laps slow with this, and then she's gonna pick up the pace. We're gonna do 5 laps fast.
Okay, here we
All
go.
right, so a little quicker. Still trying to keep tension in that band the whole time. You'll have to be really mindful of your surroundings during this workout because we're going to do some stuff fast. Notice Chelsea's head checking around her as she goes. Tell she's a soccer player. Good.
Last one.
Last one. All right, good. Now we're gonna go straight into the staggered stance or diagonal quick step. So she's got one foot in front of the other, and she's gonna step out, out, in, out, out, in. We're going 30 seconds. She's doing these as quick as she can. Still keeping those kneecaps pointed towards the front. She's got that tension in the band the whole time. Okay, then she's gonna switch her front foot. So left foot in front now. Another 30 seconds on the clock. Hopefully you guys have some good shoes on for this workout too, with all the jumping, quick steps we're gonna do. Start to feel pretty good, burn in the hips at this point, and that glute. Good. All right, band off. We're gonna do another variation of your side plank. So Chelsea's gonna go on her side. This time we're gonna go from the hand. As long as that's okay on your shoulders. If it's not, you can go down to the forearm. She's actually gonna add a little rotation to this. So she extends up and then she's threading that hand underneath her. Staying really solid through that trunk. Feet stacked on top of each other. Nice straight line from her shoulders down to her heels. Shooting for 30 seconds. Requires a lot of shoulder stability on that bottom arm as well for this one. Good. A little bit of balance too. Good, so she's not going super fast, not going super slow. Nice rhythm to it. "30 seconds can be a long time sometimes.
Yes.
Good, okay. Now we're gonna go into mountain climbers. We're gonna do two different versions of this. We're gonna do 20 seconds of each round. First one is just gonna be a straight sprinting mountain climbers. So.
Oh, I forgot to tuck my shirt in. Redo.
Shirt tuck, pause, breather.
Did that on purpose. No. Okay. Now I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. 20 seconds. She's going as fast as she can. Trunk stays nice and solid. Try not to pike those hips up too high. Good tabletop position in that low back. Good. Trying to minimize any rotation in the hips. Okay, now she's going to switch it up and she's actually going to bring the leg across. So going towards that opposite elbow. This one you actually are going to get some trunk rotation, so we're working on controlling that rotation. 20 seconds, this gets a lot more oblique. Okay. That's it for our hip core. Short and sweet. With that, we're gonna get into some dynamic strength. Now there's gonna be a lot of jumping and hopping in this. If you need to just avoid the hopping, you can go through most of these exercises without actually jumping. If it's bothering anything, I would say just keep your foot on the ground without jumping. If you're ready for it though, let's start challenging you. So we're starting, you'll need a chair, a couch, something with these Bulgarian squat jumps or lunge jumps. We're using this line. Chelsea's gonna be going back and forth, controlling that knee position the whole time. Just gonna do 10 and then switch. Get really high with these, that's not the point. Just trying to control that hop side to side without getting that knee crashing in. All right, we got a new one today. We're gonna do some 90-degree hops. We're gonna start slow with these. So Chelsea's gonna be on one leg and she's gonna hop and turn and then hop back. So she's going to do 10 laps of this, slow, controlled. And if you watch her, especially when she comes back to the front, you'll see that she's trying to control that rotation in her knee. Especially as you come back here, that knee wants to start coming in. You'll see it wobbling all over the place. We're working on controlling that motion. Okay, we'll switch to the left. Focus on those landings. It should be nice, springy, soft landings. We shouldn't hear big thuds with these. You're trying to use all that musculature through the leg to support you. Take some of that impact out of it. Work on that absorption of force. All right. Now we're going to do 10 fast. So if you feel out of control with this, slow it down. But we're working on picking up the pace with some of these. Most sports aren't done very slow, so you need to train slow, get the movement down, and then actually do some game pace type exercises. Good, still controlling that knee. She's doing a great job. Good. Okay. We're going to go into a pulse lunge here, and then we're going to add in a little scissor jump to it. So Chelsea's in that lunge. She's going to do 5 pulses, and then she's going to scissor jump, switch to the other side. 5 pulses, switch. We're going to get through 5 rounds on each side. Good. This is when those muscles really start burning. Start breathing a little heavier. Still focus on that form. Try to make every repetition perfect. Some won't be, but that's what we need to attempt in this practice. Good. Okay. Then we're going into the 3-way lunge hops. We did these last week. So Chelsea's going to go forward, side, pivot, back to the middle. That's 1. We got 5 laps. Two down. Good. You can still see she's got those quiet landings. We're not hearing a big thud. I can guarantee you her muscles are burning right now. but doing a good job of focusing on that form. So again, if you need to pause to just reset a little bit, that's fine. Just rather you do things correctly and safely than try to push through. Try to prevent injury, not create injury right now. This is the last one in our dynamic strength, and then we're going to go into some more coordination, sport-specific drills. So get through this and you get to the fun stuff. Sweet. Good?
I think so.
Okay, so into some of our coordination, sport-specific type drills. I'm going to explain these while Chelsea takes just a quick breather. So the first one we're going to do, you need some sort of a ball, basketball, soccer ball, whatever it is. And we're going to start with quick taps on the ball. You're going to pick a direction to start. I'm actually going to call out switches in direction. So it's just light taps going around. Should be fairly quiet on the ball, quiet when you're landing. When I say switch, Chelsea's going to switch directions. We're going to do 30 seconds of that, and then we're going to go straight into what we call happy feet with quick turns. So she's going to start with happy feet. When I say go, she's going to switch, come back. I'm going to call it left or right, and she's going to have to turn as quick as she can, come back to the center. 30 seconds of each of those, 2 rounds. Ready to rock?
Yes, sir. Are you timing me?
I'll time it.
Okay.
All right. Go. Switch. Switching directions. Switch. Switch.
Woo.
Oh,
I stopped
good
looking.
save. Switch. Switch.
Ooh.
Switch. Good. Little break. Okay, we're going to go into happy feet with turns. So I'm going to say right or left. She's going to have to listen, react as quick as she can. All right, so start with those happy feet, quick as you can. Right. Left. Left. Right. Left. Left.
Woo.
Left. Right. Right. Oh, got her. Left. Good. All right. Do a little breather, and then we're going to get into our second round. Tell me when.
When?
All right. Let's go. Switch. 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 Good. All right. How happy are those feet gonna be?
Super happy.
Super happy.
Because we're almost done.
Okay. Start out when you start. Here we go. 30 seconds. Left. Right. Right. Left. 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 Right. Right. touch your ball about 3 or so yards away, 3 big steps away from your line. We're gonna do 6 rounds of this. So it's 3 each leg. Chelsea's gonna be doing single leg hops. We're doing 10 hops in sprint. So she's gonna do 10 hops with her right, sprint, touch the ball, back to the center, and go straight into her left leg. So I'll call out what she's doing. We'll start facing this way. She's gonna do both sets, then she'll turn, face the ball, and then she's gonna face away to get the other direction. So 10 single leg hops. Sprint, back in, then she's gonna go straight into her left leg. Sprint, back in. Now she's going front, back, 10 hops. Sprint, good control, nice, quick, small steps when you touch that ball. Good control on the way back, make sure you don't fall over, crack your head. Good, so she switched directions now, last one. Good. Woo. All right. How do you feel?
Pretty good.
Week 6 in the books. Congrats, guys, if you got through this whole program. Hope you're ready to get back out there on the field, on the court, whatever it is, or just feeling stronger. Let us know what you think. Stay tuned for more content from us in the future.
Thanks, everybody.
We're out.